You spend time together, talk often, and feel close, but nothing ever becomes clear or settled. Here are 10 patterns of attraction that stay active while commitment never actually forms. 1. Being close without making real plans. They stay in contact and show interest, but plans never feel firm. Meetups happen last minute or only when it is easy for them. You rarely know when you will see them again. Time together feels good, but it is never secured ahead of time. Over weeks, you notice you are always waiting. The connection exists in short moments instead of something steady. You feel chosen in the moment, then unsure again after. Nothing is locked in, even though the attention keeps coming back. 2. Sharing personal things without naming the bond. They open up about their life, their stress, and their past. You listen and share too. The talks feel personal and close, but they never use words that define what you are. They do not say partner. They do not say relationship. If the topic comes up, they avoid it or change the subject. Over time, the sharing makes you feel connected, but the lack of a name keeps you unsure. You are close, but not clearly placed.
3. Staying outside their everyday life. You spend time together, but you stay separate from their normal world. You do not meet their friends. You are not part of their regular plans. Weekends, events, and routines stay private. The connection lives in a small space that only exists between the two of you. At first, it can feel special. Over time, it feels limiting. You realize the bond is kept away from anything public or shared, which keeps it from growing into something real. 4. Nothing changes even as time passes. At the start, it feels like something is forming. Then weeks or months go by, and it is still the same. The same talks, the same level of closeness, the same uncertainty. There is no next step. Nothing becomes clearer. You cannot point to progress, only duration. Over time, the connection feels stuck. It continues, but it does not move. You stay in the same position while time keeps going forward. 5. Clear talks always feel uncomfortable. When you try to talk about where things are going, the mood shifts. They seem uneasy or distant. They may joke, go quiet, or say they don't like pressure. The talk ends without answers. This happens more than once. Over time, you learn that clarity creates tension. You stop asking to avoid discomfort. The connection stays exactly where it is, not because it was decided, but because it's never discussed clearly.
6. Effort shows up only when you pull away. When you create space, they suddenly notice. Messages increase, they check in, they want to see you. The interest becomes visible again. But once closeness returns, the effort fades. Replies slow down, plans loosen. The cycle repeats. Over time, you notice that closeness depends on distance first. You feel like you have to step back to be pulled close again, which keeps the connection unstable. 7. Receiving comfort without taking responsibility. They come to you when they want company or comfort. They enjoy your presence and attention. They lean on you when things feel heavy. But they avoid responsibility for the connection itself. They do not protect it with clear words or steady actions. The care feels real, but the weight is avoided. Over time, you may feel drained. You give support, but you do not receive the security that usually comes with it. 8. Sweet words that do not lead anywhere. They say things that sound caring and warm. They say they miss you or feel good with you. The words feel nice in the moment, but they are never followed by clear steps. Nothing changes after. Over time, you notice the words repeat, but the situation stays the same. The kindness keeps hope alive, but the lack of movement keeps you stuck. The words stay in the present and never connect to the future.
9. Always being asked to wait. There is always a reason things cannot move forward. They are busy. They are unsure. They need time. The reasons may sound fair, but the result never changes. You are asked to wait without knowing what you are waiting for. Over time, you live in pause. You stay available, but not secure. The connection continues, but it never becomes settled or clear. 10. It ends without ever being defined. If the connection fades, it usually does not end clearly. There is no closing talk, no shared understanding of what it was. Contact slows or stops. You are left trying to name something that was never named while it existed. Over time, this feels confusing. The lack of definition makes the ending harder than it needed to be. You are left with questions because the connection never had clear edges. These patterns often look like closeness, but they stay incomplete. Attraction is present, time is shared, and emotions feel real, but commitment never arrives. The connection continues in a narrow space, without direction or structure. Over time, this creates confusion instead of stability. What remains is a bond that exists but never fully takes shape, leaving one or both people without clarity about what they were part of. Thank you for watching.